everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do a deck review and flip through of the Mystical Round Tarot. It's by Lisa Porter. Okay, Lisa Porter. And I literally just opened it in the Chinese video, so I can't shrink wrap it again. Anyways, so we're gonna skip the wrapping part, opening the wrap, but we're gonna do the deck review of this deck. When I saw this, I purchased this on MAGICK.com, but it's MAGICK.com. okay. I have the link down below in the description box, and if you use my code, you can get it 5% off. But sometimes, I think most of the times the website also does a lot of like promotions and stuff like that. If they don't, you can use my promotional code, and I think you either get 5% or 10% off. Okay. So I put the link down below. You can use that. And when I got this particular deck, and it was because it resembles Rider-Waite a lot. When we do the flip through, you'll see it. But the reason I got it is because it resembles Rider-Waite, but it's a little bit different. So whatever you know about Rider-Waite, it still applies, but it's based off of that, but then it has like a little bit more. So if you're tired of just using the, the basic tarot decks of Rider-Waite and that kind of things, this would be a good little addition. Okay. So it has, the box is kind of big, and it has this booklet, and it's in full color. Isn't that great? And so it has a little description on the left hand side, and then over here on the right hand side it has the upright meaning and the reversed meaning, not meaning but keywords, so you can just remember the keywords of each of the cards, which will help you with the reading and stuff. So this is really useful. And then the card itself is this, and then it has a little paper thing that put it together. All right, so this particular deck, let me zoom in. The card itself is just like a regular poker deck. Okay, it's like a regular poker deck. And like the thickness of it and like how bendable it is, it's kind of like the regular poker deck, and it's almost exactly like the poker deck because it doesn't have any like gloss or anything that's over it. So I would say this is like a medium gloss, if there's any. This is almost feeling like it's more just like matte, right? You don't see the reflection that much. So usually it's more like a matted feel, and it's completely just paper stock. So I definitely think it'll easily rip. It's like a little bit thicker than regular paper, the printing paper, which is usually what? I think it's like 75 pounds or 80 pounds for those. And I would say this one at the most 120 pounds or something like that, 158 at the most. It's not that thick, okay, the paper stock. So that's that. And then on the side, it doesn't have the silver, paint over it or the gold and stuff, but it is yellow. It is a really nice yellow on the side. I don't know if you can tell, it's yellow. Is that nice? It's very pretty. Okay, so as far as like, if you want to, shuffle the cards, I don't think it's too hard to shuffle. Okay, but I think you probably do want to handle with care because it might rip pretty easily, I would say, if you handling it roughly. Okay, so let's go through the deck. This is the Fool. As you can see, it's very similar, right? And this is the back of the card. Okay. The Magician, High Priestess. I'm not gonna call out the name of the card unless I see something that's kind of interesting. As you can see, it's very, very similar to the Rider-Waite, but with like a slight twist. Like how these couple is a lot closer than like the Rider-Waite, right? Wheel of Fortune, this is kind of interesting. Justice. Oh, see, the Justice here, she's not holding a sword on the other hand. It's two balance. Interesting. There's an all-seeing eye right in the middle of the heart. Chest. Yeah, so death is facing us instead of like on its side like the Rider-Waite. Or like the devil was like facing us and this is on the side, right? The Tower. The Sun's a lot more prominent than the Kid and the Horse compared to the Rider-Waite. And these are like mummies with the cloth like unwrapping. The World card is kind of interesting too. All right, so now it's the Pentacle suit. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Five. This one doesn't have two beggars, but just one. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. This one, the Knight is actually not on the horse, right? Queen of Pentacles. The King. The Cups card. They're actually kissing. Three of Cups is kind of interesting too because the middle person is a man. So it's not three women. Okay. Six of Cups. And also like Seven of Cups, the person is facing us instead of we only see the back, right? So we can really see her contemplating. The lineup of the cups is a little different. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page. The Knight. Looks lovey-dovey a little. Queen of Cups. The King. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. I mean, not swords, wands, sorry. The wand suit. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. They're facing us, this person, instead of like looking at the other side. Also, this one is facing us too instead of riding on the side, right? And it's very, very highly elevated. He's standing on the horse. The way the sticks or the wands are shooting is different. The direction is different. I believe Rider-Waite, it goes the other way. Nine of Wands. 10 of Wands. Page. Knight. The Queen of Wands, very sexy. Has a little leg showing. King of Wands. All right, now it's the sword suit. This one is interesting too. The person's head is covered up instead of just blindfolded. It's the whole head is covered, so you can't see the facial expression, etc. and it's completely stoic. It's not leading one side more than the other, and there's no moon on the side up above. It's actually during the day. This one's interesting too. This person is holding the sword as he's lying down. So to me, I almost feel like this is a card where it's not fully resting. Like there's still a little bit of him that's conscious or as defensive almost, right? 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords, again, the people are facing us instead of moving away from us, like from our perspective. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. I think in this deck, I feel the person's very tightly tied. Like the Rider Waite, it's loosely tightened. But this one, it feels like it's like well bonded, okay? However, the sword, the way the swords are lined up, is off to the sides. So she's not like surrounded by it with only one opening. It's actually the opening. She can go back and forth, really, if she wanted to. And the swords is all poking at her head, right? Thinking too much. Again, 10 of Swords. This person's facing us instead of facing that way, where they can see the sun is coming up, right? Page of Swords. It has a Zorro feeling, right, with the mask. It's a mask, right? Or is it a binocular? Can't tell. Anyways, Knight of Swords. This person is flying. It is flying. Look, there's a wing. The fastest. I guess thoughts travel fast. Queen of Swords. And lastly, the King of Swords. It's kind of sitting in the dark, in the shadow, isn't it? All right, and that is the flip through or deck review of the Mystical Realm Tarot. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you would like to get a copy of this deck, you can. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon or anywhere else, or your local bookstore as well. I got it on magic.com. I have the link down below. And if you have anything you would like to share with me, you can write it in the description box below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel, enjoy my video, and turn on that notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.